visiting Minami.
One of the most popular tourist destinations in Japan are temples and shrines. But what exactly is the difference? Temples, or tera, are Buddhist places of worship for the Buddha, and shrines, jinja, are Shinto places of worship for kami, which are gods and deities indigenous to Japan. Buddhism and Shintoism coexist in Japan, and most Japanese people practice a blend of the two. That's why when you enter a temple or shrine, you will often find a small place of worship for the other religion within the grounds. Today's Visiting Minami, I'll tell you how to identify and visit a Buddhist temple. Some famous examples are the Todaiji in Nara, Toji in Kyoto, and the Hozenji in Minami. Notice how they all end in ji. Not all temples end with something something ji, like Mitsutera in Minami, but if it ends with ji, it's safe to assume that you're at a Buddhist temple and not a Shinto shrine. The entryway of a Buddhist temple will look like a castle. This is called a sanmon. Before you go through the sanmon, put your hands together in front of your heart and bow. When you put your hands together, it's important to do it quietly. Don't clap. The first thing you want to do when you enter a temple is cleanse your hands. You should see a little hut nearby with a water basin. This is called a temizuya. Grab one of the bamboo ladles and scoop the water. Pour a little on your left hand and a little on your right hand. Traditionally, after you cleanse your hands, you pour some into your left hand and give the water a little kiss to cleanse your mouth. But a lot of people stopped doing this after the pandemic, so it's up to you. In the last step, you want to tip the ladle so the water runs down the handle. Be sure to do all of this with a single scoop of water. Don't scoop for each step. So be sure to get a nice big scoop in the beginning. Some temples will have a table with zuko instead of a water hut. Zuko is a scented incense powder. Get a pinch of the powder and rub it all over your hands, and get a good whiff of it to cleanse your mind. Once you've cleansed your hands, some temples will offer extra cleansing at the jokoro. This is a hut similar to the one you washed your hands, but instead of a water basin, there's a huge bowl of ash. Here you will offer a small donation and light one stick of incense. Don't blow out the flame with your mouth. Use your hands to extinguish. Once the incense has a nice simmer going on, stick it into the ash and leave it burning there. Using your hands, gently wave the smoke onto yourself to cleanse the mind and body. Now that you are fully cleansed, you're ready to say hello to the Buddha. Gently put your yen offering into the osaisen box. Don't throw it in loudly. Ring the waniguchi by shaking the rope and letting the wooden hammer at the top hit the gong. Again, don't be aggressive. See a pattern here? Imagine the temple as a library where you're all supposed to be quiet, except every patron gets to hit a gong one time. The waniguchi gong lets the Buddha know you're here. Stand up straight, good posture, put your hands together and give one bow. Keep your hands at heart center and give your thanks to the Buddha for being able to visit the temple, and then make a wish. When you're done with your prayer, give one more bow. And you did it. You showed your respects at a Buddhist temple. Now, every temple is going to be slightly different. There are places with candles and places that let the public ring a huge bell when entering. But even if these options are available, it's not a requirement. The most important thing is to be quiet and respectful and cleanse your body before praying. If you have these two down, you are probably fine. And here's a fun secret. Most Japanese people don't have a complete understanding of how to visit a temple either. Shh. As long as you are not being obnoxiously loud and you are trying your best to show your respects, the Buddha will get it. You're good.